Good morning, everybody. It's TGIF Friday, the Friday before Thanksgiving. It is 10:23 right now in the morning. I just recently recorded and watched the last Live with Regis and Kelly. As we all know, Live will now be Live with Kelly until she gets that co-host. And a lot of people are speculating on who that could be. But anyway, I'm here to give you guys some tips, just like I did the year before, on how to save money on gifts and all that. Especially with, even though we're out of the recession, as many people pointed out, there's still a lot of us that financially can't afford much. I mean, there's a lot of family members and stuff, kids, that will tell their aunts and uncles, tell their grandparents, oh, I want this, I want that for Christmas, I want this for Christmas. And most of the time they will probably get what they ask for, and sometimes they'll get something that they can use. Me, on the other hand, because I'm always in a financial situation unless I actually work, I've always been creative over the years. Been very, very creative. And sometimes I just work together with my mom and we kind of buy something together and it's from both of us, which is okay. But again, I've been very, very creative over the years. Now, one of the ways we can be creative, and I mentioned this last year, is if you have what is known as a DVD recorder right there, or if you have a Blu-ray recorder, or even if you have a computer with the Windows 7 program, and who doesn't have that now, with the Windows DVD Maker installed. Stuff like that. Or if you have the DVD Fab 6 drive or Fab 8 drive, whatever you want to call it. Now, those right there help out a lot financially when it comes to gifts. Yes, you do have to spend money sometimes to buy the necessities you need to get the gifts made. For example, if you want to give a movie away as a present, and let's say it's a movie that you have but nobody else has, then you'll want to basically either print out the title or you want to give them a nice cover. Simple as that. Now, on the other hand, you may want to give them something else. You may want to give them something that's totally different, totally out of the ordinary. For example, you could actually, when you think about it, you can actually print out, you can actually download a picture, you can Google a picture if you want, print out that picture, or save it onto a disk and have it downloaded and have it developed over at, let's say, a Walgreens or a Walmart or wherever, and get a frame. Cheapest frames I go with is like from the Dollar Tree, because they're pretty good. But then put it together and you can give something like that away as a gift. It's all true. You can do that. You can do that. Now you could do that, but if you have somebody that's a fan of something like a cartoon series, a character, a comic book, then you could do something else. You can do something completely different. Now, despite what people may say with these tips and these ideas, they're not totally illegal. Because if you download them, let's say picture-wise, no one can really say anything. Because you're basically not really breaking any rules. Now, we all know with the rumor going around that this bill and this and that is all being passed around over at the Senate and so on and so forth, and this is going to do that, this is going to do... The truth is, folks, nothing's really going to happen. So anyway, getting back to my ideas. Recently, you may have saw a video where I showed you that 2 pictures have been recently framed. 2 pictures have been recently framed. And those pictures, once again, are of the Sonic the Hedgehog DVD cover, the complete series, as you can see. It was recently framed. And then the cover, the spread cover, if you will, the fold-out cover of 225, recently framed. Now, you might say to yourself, what does that have to do with anything, like with any ideas? Well, it's real simple. It's real simple. You see, if you can download stuff like that, and if you have the printer or the disc to save them on, and then take them to, let's say, a Walgreens or a Kinko's or Walmart or wherever, you can actually have those enlarged to 8x10s, if you will, or if you want to go even further, you can have them enlarged to poster size. Now think about that. Think about it this way. If you have, let's say, a fan of Super Mario Brothers, and what young kid out there is not a fan of Super Mario Brothers? Or Mario himself? You could go online, download, and a suggestion here, download a good quality version. Make sure it's around make sure it's something like 600 times 1000 size. Make sure it's that size, folks. Make sure it's that size, folks. And the reason I say that is because it will come out a lot better, just like the ones I just showed you. They will come out a lot better and clearer. Now, you want to make sure about that. Basically, make sure it's in 1,000, maybe 2,000, whatever. And like I said, like 600 or 500 to 7,000 or something like that. You get the idea. 5,000 times, or 6,000 times 600 times 1,000, I should say, folks. 6,000 times, 100 or 1,000, I should say. Yeah, got so many numbers on my mind, it's not funny. But these are just tips, folks, as to saving money and having some creative ideas. Because think about it. You take a look at a poster like this. Wouldn't somebody, if they're a Sonic fan, or if they're a Mario fan, or even if they're a Gem fan, let's take a look at Gem here. There's no doubt people have probably already scanned this picture, right? There's no doubt about it. Well, let's say, for example, they scan that picture, and it's scanned to prospects of 5,000 or 500 to 1,000 or 600 to 1,000. Let's say they've scanned that and you can find it. Here's what you do. Just think about it. Just think, you have a fan of the Big Three, a long-time fan of the Big Three. Don't you think they wouldn't like a picture like that? As probably poster size in a poster frame? You don't think they would like that? You don't think they would like that? I mean, yeah, that's a poster too, if you think about it. It's kind of a smaller poster. Right there. That's a poster too, but the thing is, don't you think they would like something like this size? Right here? Hanging in their room, or wherever their room, or the recreation room, or whatever. Don't you think they wouldn't like that? I'm sure they would. I'm sure they would like a picture of Gem like that, or a picture of Transformers, or a picture of G.I. Joe, or a picture of whatever. Heck, you can even take something like this, a Yu-Gi-Oh deal, and you can expand that into what it is, and that would be a creative gift for people. My goal, as I've mentioned in the previous video, is to go poster size with this, to go poster size with this, and to make it that size or that size, and hang it up somewhere up here, or probably right there, I don't know. But make it poster size, like that size right there, and hang it up somewhere so I could, have a bigger picture of it. And the reason I say that is because, as I mentioned in the other video, there's somebody at the Acorn Cafe, I believe, that said that they got the first issue of Rescue Rangers published by Boom Studios last year, And they were able to take what is known as cover A, and they had it enlarged into a poster, and they actually have a picture of that up somewhere. But anyway, those are ideas you can get done. Those are creative and sometimes more affordable ways of getting things done. It is. I mean, think about it. You have a Sonic fan of Sat AM, longtime fan. You'd want to do something like that. Damn, bang, there you go. Or if they're a fan of the comic as well, boom, there you go. What I'm saying, folks, is these are just affordable ideas. And again, you can go the route that I've gone with the DVD recorder or the Windows DVD Maker if you have it, or the DVD Fab program, Fab 6, Fab 8, whatever, or any kind of DVD copying program. And you could take movies like, say, these three right here, or this one, or this, you know, and you could take them and you can make copies of them, or you could download them like Invisible Kid and Mighty Mouse. You know, you could download those to, I don't know, torrents, or even if you're lucky, Mega Upload, or something like that, a hot file. And you could download those and you get them together as a movie. People will like it. People will enjoy it. Because at least you're giving them something. Yeah, it's not, okay, store-bought and all that. It's not store-bought or anything, but at least it's something. Heck, my plan, if God allows it to happen, is to have me, my sisters, my brother-in-laws, my niece, my great-nephew, my nephews, and even put my mom in there, because it's going to be a gift to her as well as to my great-grandma, and that's kind of have like a family picture taken over at Sears. That would be what I would like to do for her. Yeah, it's expensive, but it's a great way to go. Now, another way it could go is if we took it right here at home during Thanksgiving or something like that, how to develop it into a poster-sized deal, frame it, and that way she can have it. But you get what I'm saying, folks. Get what I'm saying. I'm just giving out some ideas. Some ideas that could really financially help you guys out, be affordable. And again, like I said, things like this, if you will, things like this, or things like this, courtesy of things like that, can all be achieved and done. You just got to think it through. Now I know you're thinking, well, I can't afford a DVD recorder. Well, of course not, but if you have Windows 7, that's not really necessary. Because if you have the DVD Maker program or the DVD Fab program, there you go. I mean, think about it. Think about it. Let's say somebody's a fan of Walk the Line. Somebody doesn't have that movie, but they would like to have it. Or they like True Grit, the new remake, and they don't have it, but they would like it. There you go. Affordable and workable. Worked out. And as far as like getting the necessities, like say DVD cases, no big deal. Go on Amazon.com if you could do it, and you can get like 25 cases for almost $10. The DVDs, no problem. Go to a local Radio Shack or something. Make sure you see if they're on sale. Buy them up in either a 50 or 75 pack if they're on sale during the weekend. There you go. And as far as ink goes, well then that's where you kind of have a problem. You can go by what I showed you, by some of the DVDs I just showed you, where you can just type in the title, and that helps out. Watch Sarah Nizerak's recent package opening video from what I sent him, and you'll get the idea. But that's all I'm going to say in this video of tips and ideas for this 2011 holiday Christmas season as far as gifts go. So if you want to comment down below, let me know what you think. Tell me if you like the ideas or not. Because I know some people may be a little judgmental. Some people may say things differently. But, just let me know what you think down below. And I'll talk to you later.